oh, it looks like we did have a crash, and we did. It gives us a little bit more time, so we're all good with that. But you'll also see one guy kind of, he'll either burn here on Alpha, and they'll send one over here towards Snake, and all his job is to do is just to watch this lane, make sure nobody tries to go in for a back rage there in through connector, or he'll go all the way out to Charlie flag, and he'll try and contest this. He'll try to get that initial kill coming out here, and then he'll go down here onto C. Over here on the US side, what we'll most likely be seeing is a big heavy push over here towards mid. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll put one or two over here into these mid lockers here. One probably going to be going up through elbow into metal detectors. And then you'll have a guy over here trying to push up through Snake. And then one coming out to C. It's pretty much your standard breakouts there for the most part. The safe breakout to have if you are on the Chinese side or the Russian side would be to send 2 or 3 out over here towards the C side. And basically what you do is you send 2 out to C, you send 1 over here on Snake, 1 to burn, and then 1 kind of sits very passively over here on metal detectors and waits for the push to come up through elbow. And this is like your very, very defensive style of play. It allows you to grab, most likely you're going to grab C and A, and you're going to be able to capitalize on it. Charlie and Alpha are going to be your heavy flags that you're definitely going to want to have. Those are the flags that are money flags. That's the hold that everybody wants. Bravo flag is going to be a little bit more difficult to hold, just because you do have those back B spawns. So it's a lot harder to control that Bravo side of the map because of the random spawns are so bad back there. So you really don't want those back B spawns to come into play. We could be seeing a potential Alpha Bravo hold. Now this is something that's gotten very, very popular for the EU teams, and it's been popular off and on, but it's definitely if you can get it locked down, it's a brutal hold. What you basically do is you hold 2 people over here on the Bravo side, you have 1 into mid, and you have 1 basically that can transition back and forth, and then you have 1 guy that's sitting way up here into Gypsy. And what this basically does is it forces the team outside the map, and they have to come through these tunnels to get back inside. Now there are some back B spawns that could potentially happen, but for the most part, it's all locked down. And if these guys can take care of the back B spawns, it is such a brutal hold because it's hard to see inside these tunnels, and you are in a choke point. So we'll see if both of the teams go that way or not. Right now we do have Wolf Team on the US side. We are going to be seeing Lag on the Russian side, and Lag is going to be going in for a sort of a semi-heavy push towards mid. Looks like they are going to be pushing up 2 towards that Charlie side. Wolf Team going to be mirroring that basically completely, as we do have Falco over here, and he's going to be waiting very patiently for a potential push. And where is he really on the other side? He is. Red Bull is right on the other side. He's going to get shot from behind right there as he goes down. Nice play there from Falco. Definitely playing a very, very patient game. Orcrist is going to be up as he did able to spot out 1 onto that C side, getting shot a little bit from behind, but gets the hipfire spray. Nice pickup there for Orcrist. Star Fox does go down. And now we are going to be seeing that B site starting to shift back over here in favor of Lag. Now this is a little bit of a dangerous position here for Wolf Team because once, like I said before, they get pushed outside the map, it's going to be pretty darn brutal. But Orcrist doing a great job here. He's going to be on a 3-point streak, and he's not stopping. He's going to be able to get onto that B site. What is he, 4-2 at the moment? So definitely looking good for his team. And now he is going to be able to help secure that site. Very low on health here. Has to be careful. Nice pick up there. We'll be able to get the trade out. Going 5 kills. Now it's going to leave up to Falco here to try and clean this up. And he will be able to pick up Psycho. Looking for the second one. He knows he's there. Ooh, probably shouldn't have poked out there in that situation. But we do have a chance here to push in onto that Alpha flag. Looks like we are going to be seeing Reeve just deciding to reinforce over here onto that Bravo site. As they will be trying to find this last player. It's going to be Red Bull back up. But he's going to get back race here if he's not careful by Reeve. And Reeve is going to be looking in for those last couple of little pushes coming in. And he does spot out 1, spots out 2, gets both of the kills. So nice job there. Going to be cleaning up that Bravo site for the most part. As we're also going to be seeing him trying to re-push back into this B site. Unfortunately, he did end up going down. Star Fox is going to be back up, and they are just getting mopped up completely here. Wolf Team has been able to do a great job of winning out on the majority of these frags going back and forth. If we take a look at it, especially Orcrist, he's up to 5 kills already. And iPal is going to be able to pick up 1 more. Oh, not seeing the one over into the corner. And Reeve also going to be able to get the nade down. Should be able to clean up these last couple players, but no, he run out of ammo. Narrowly gets it with the G18, something you don't really see too often in the comp world. But they will be able to get onto the Bravo flag, 175 to 161, as they do control now the 2 flag burn. Nobody going to be pressuring out to C flag just yet. And this is something that a lot of teams, I don't want to say inexperienced teams, but that, lack of a better term, that's really what it is. It's the inexperience of these teams. They're not pressuring out onto the C site. They just keep going in for the same flag over and over and over and over again. And what this basically allows Wolf Team to do is they're like, okay, we know where these players are going to go. We know exactly how they're going to reinforce these flags. We're going to set up and wait for them. And that's exactly what Wolf Team did. The lag has to be careful not to get stuck in that same system. Now, it looks like they're going to be winning out on this B site for now, as we are going to be seeing 2 players back up for lag. One going to be down onto the burn site, one going to be up top. And nades are going to be exchanged here. Pink able to survive there and takes down Reeve with the nade. So nice play there. Nobody's been able to get onto the alpha flag just yet. So now it's all about Wolf Team not transitioning. Oh, nice 2-piece from Red Bull. And that will clean up that mid play. Now he's going to be able to come over here towards that alpha side, reinforces. We do have Pink Gun, will get taken down. Red Bull going to try and come back in, and no, they get completely wiped up. And now it's going to be all up to the transition, but no, they have nobody left to transition. Everybody is dead. And they are going to be stuck out to this Bravo site, which is exactly where Wolf Teams want them. The thing is that you want to be able to trap them over onto that B site. It is the best place to have that last couple players in, but the Star Fox trying to make a little bit of move there. He will be able to take down one, finally gets taken down himself, and we are going to be seeing the reses coming in here. So Alpha Flag is relatively open at the moment, and ooh, Red Bull there probably shouldn't have shot, but the back rage coming in should be able to clean him up, and yeah, that is going to be a 4-man push now coming in. Oh, there's still one more on that flag, finally gets taken down. Wow, it took a long time for that last player to get taken out, but now Orcrast is going to be transitioning over here on the B site, and this is where what I was talking about before. This is where the transitioning, the communication comes in onto this map. It's not just about frags. It's about knowing when to push, what flags to push, and how to push them. And at the moment, Wolf Team is being that better team. And as I say that, we're going to be seeing all 3 flags starting to get flashed. Christ gets the hipfire spray there onto Star Fox. He's looking for that last final player onto that B site, and they will be able to win out on the Bravo right now, but they have lost A, they have lost Charlie, so the 2 flag burn will be in favor here of lag, and they got to start getting that burn back in their favor. Guys, if you are not familiar with War Excess rules, it's going to be based on rounds, not tickets, so that means that the ticket count is only going to matter if we're going to try and get the map choice, which could happen. So the score was going to come down to rounds, which means that it'll be a 2-1 or a 2-0. So there's still plenty of time left in this game. Still plenty for lag to come back in. And oh, Falco's going to be able to lose out on that gunfight, actually. That was Pink Gun there doing a really great job. We are going to be seeing that alpha flag getting Cat back over. C should be getting contested, I would imagine. But no, they're going to be just really going in after this Bravo site. They are not wanting to go outside at all. And this is actually something that I have seen quite often for South American teams. It's really strange, and I don't know if it's just I don't know. It's the play styles that are so different than what I'm used to with the European style of play. Because honestly, I mean, they would be rotating out to that Charlie flag fairly frequently, whereas you just don't see that. They really love this B site, which is good if they can force Wolf Team outside. And now we are going to be seeing Star Fox here. Spots out one, gets taken down immediately. That's going to be iPal there with the pickup. And he needs to be getting a lot more spawns off on him. We should be seeing Reeve or Christ spawning back in here. And oh, he just doesn't look the right direction. Oh man, like an inch over, and he would have been able to take him down. But Falco now in a lot of trouble with these double nades coming in here. And can he get the hipfire spray? It looks like his teammate was going to be able to help him out, so they're still staying alive on top of this alpha burn. And Wolf Team will be able to get it, but they're doing it by zerging. And that is the wrong way to take flags. If you can't win out on a good solid 3-man push, if you have to zerg everywhere you go, that's not necessarily the best style to play. But right now, Wolf Team they're just wanting to cause as much havoc as possible. We're going to be seeing 2 players. Backup's going to be Falco, but the back rage here from Star Fox going to be able. No, he doesn't get anybody, and really needs to get a med pack down as soon as possible. He's so low on health here. And do we have any spawns going to be coming back on? We do have Red Bull that could potentially come back here. Psycho has done it. Oh, but look at this. Pink Gun is in a position to come in for a back rage here. Does he do it? He's going to be able to spot out one. There he goes. He's going to make the play. He's looking for him. He needs to make a kill now. Unfortunately, he waited just way too long, and now Red Bull is going to be following it back up as he will be able to spot out one. Gets the assist on him, but not fast enough as the transition coming out from Orchrist will be able to take him down as Psycho also gets picked up. It's all up to Star Fox here as he will be able to trade out with one. Can he get the second? He does. He clears out that alpha flag, but unfortunately nobody is there to actually get onto the A point, and that is going to be a four-man wipe with Red Bull spawning in the randoms onto that B side. So what was a really good cleanup there for Lag, unfortunately, just did not go their way. They just didn't have the players left onto that site to get that burn. So we're going to be seeing Red Bull here looking for a push there onto metal detectors, and nothing is really going to go his way. As we do have Reeve also going to be coming back out. Gets the hipfire spray on one, can't get it on the second. Do we have the transitions? Orchrist should be coming back over to watch through connector, and he is going to do just that as we do have a push coming up through metal detectors, and it is going to be completely stopped here. Wolf Team trying to hold on to this A site. Can Orchrist do this as he's going to be able to spot out one up through connector? Can he take him down? Spawns are going to be coming back off inside the alpha room, and they are going to be able to hold on to this for now. Beautiful job from Wolf Team. Nice communication going back and forth, and they just completely stomped out four of those players, getting the reses up. That was a beautiful job there for Wolf Team, as once again a four-man wipe coming in onto Lag, and they are just not looking too hot here in the later stages of this game. 108-38 right now, and Orchrist 20-10, man, he is on fire. On fire. Make that 22-10 as he picks up two more kills. And now we do have Falco going to be finishing up Psycho, as well as getting the res on his teammate here, so definitely like that. And this is definitely the best hold that they can have. And the mistake right now that Lag is making is that they are not going out towards Charlie. They are not pressuring C at all. They are allowing all of Wolf Team to rotate and transition back onto this alpha flag. Nice shot there, by the way, from Plum. That was a really, really good shot. With the AEK especially, but not fast enough, as we do have the one player, I don't know if he was laying down or what, but able to catch out Plum. And Red Bull now getting onto that alpha site. Do we have anybody back here for Wolf Team? We do have Reeve, as well as Falco. Falco catches Red Bull kind of in a weird position, not quite ready and set up just yet, but 12 tickets left here. And while we are not going to be basing this off of tickets, and it is going to be based on rounds, you definitely don't want to go down with a plus 100 deficit. It's not a very good feel-good moment. But Michael is going to be pushing back up through this alpha site into connector. Spots out one, spots out two. Not going to get the kills on any of them. That two flag bleed will now be in favor here of Lag. So they're going to be able to burn down these tickets quite a bit. And while I don't think they're going to be winning this thing, like we said before, if it does go to a round number 3, then they can get side choice off of it. But Red Bull is going to be completely surrounded there. Alpha flag going to be going down. We do see Psycho right now trying to get a couple of these reses. He spots out one transitioning. Falco ends up going down. There's the res coming back in. Is he going to be fast enough? No. Looks like he did end up going down, but that's going to be a 3 cap coming in here. And that will be it, guys, as 6 tickets, 5 tickets, 4. And we are going to be just draining them down, down, and down. So good job there for Wolf Team, coming out top in the first round by 89 tickets. So 90 tickets basically winning out. So definitely doing really, really, really good there. You gotta love that. They're looking pretty darn strong for the most of the match. And I mean, Orchrist going 29-12. Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. That's just can you say Bat Pack much? Like, ridiculous. If you take a look at the rest of the KDs over there on to Wolf Team, 19-16 going for Reeve, 17-20 for Falco, iPal going 13-17, and 7-2 for Michael. I don't know if Michael actually dropped there at one point in the match or not, but 7-2 is kind of a weird, number right there. But either way, definitely good job there for Wolf Team. They were transitioning really well. I like the way they're rotating. I didn't like the fact that they were zerging too much. But then again, because we saw Lag not hitting C flag and rotating correctly, they were able to zerg on the alpha flag. So if you guys aren't familiar, zerging means that you just rush the flag with as many people as possible. Most of the time it's about 4. You don't really want to do it with 5, because if you start doing it with 5, you're leaving your flags completely open. But most of the time it's about 4 people that you're zerging that flag with. And that's exactly what they're doing to Alpha and Bravo every single time. They left one guy on C flag, and he almost never got contested. I think that Lag actually had Charlie like once or twice maybe through the entire game. Like, they did not have that C flag very often, and they were hardly ever contesting it. If they were contesting it, they may have thrown like 1, maybe 2 bodies out there. But that's not the way you do that. The way you do that is when you have a failed push on Alpha. You set up 2 guys on Bravo, 1 right here into a transition spot, or right here into mid, I'm sorry, and then you send 2 out to C. That's how you attack C flag. So right now, off of the breakouts, we're going to be seeing a heavy push here from Wolf Team. And I love this push from Wolf Team. This is my favorite push on this map. And they are going to be able to capitalize on this B site. Oh my god, is this going to be a 3-cap? No, we did see Lag jumping out to that C site. They will be able to secure that, as we are going to be seeing B going down. But nobody on Wolf Team over here onto Alpha. So this is a little bit of a mistake. Now it's going to be all up to Pink to stay alive. He's so low on health right now, and he just needs to stay alive. This is a smart move from Pink. Kudos to him. If he just gets a couple of spawns off on him, stays up, and is able to... Oh, man, if he could just get Red Bull to spawn on him in time, that would have been such a worth move. But unfortunately, it was just not so. And now we are going to be seeing Plum trying to work his way back into that B site. They have made it in. They have good flag grade out currently, so not looking too darn bad. And now we are going to be seeing Michael get taken down from Wolf Team, as we have Pink Gun trying to go back and forth with the hip fires. Not going to happen there. And that's going to be down to a 1-on-2 with Orchrist up top. He does end up going down, but now we do have Red Bull, who's going to be raining down bullets, trying to clean out this last little couple of players on B site. Not able to connect with him as he does go down. And I got to tell you what, guys, Caster's Curse is real here. Everybody that I am selecting ends up dying, so I have the best KD in the game right now, as I'm just killing everybody. Orchrist here might actually go down, as we see the nade coming in from behind. He narrowly survives. 7 health left on him, and he's going to be able to actually stay up and around, so very surprising there, but he is potentially going to be getting back right here. Goes for the res instead of the kill. This ain't BF3, man. Oh, man. You don't ever go for the res instead of the kill in this game. But now we do see that Alpha flag starting to get flashed back over here by Psycho, and this is actually a fairly decent trade. They're going to be able to secure this Bravo site. They're going to be able to secure Alpha. They need to pull back and push these 3 players. They see the transition, so at least Psycho is going to be able to get the call out that, hey, there are guys coming over there towards Alpha. You need to be ready for it. And they've already got 1 in there. Psycho's the only defense right now. Can he stay up? He's going to be able to take down 1. He's going to be looking in for that second player, as we also have Star Fox going to be able to take down Falco. So they're looking fairly decent over here onto that Alpha side, as they did come out on top in those exchanges. And now Orchrist is going to be back up in a very precarious situation. Gets completely murdered there. Nothing really that he could do. We do have Red Bull back up. Michael is also going to be getting some couple of the reses coming in, but Wolf Team has them completely surrounded, and there's nothing really that they can do, as they are just getting completely mopped up and wiped out. B site will be staying into their possession. Lag looking fairly decent here at the start, but we need to be seeing a little bit better defense over here onto Alpha. Red Bull, or actually this is going to be Reeve, is going to be able to stop basically a 2-man transition over there that should have been on Alpha to play defense, but he was able to do a really good job. Look at that, picking up 1 and looking in for that second one. So good job there from Reeve. And might actually get the second player as well. Oh my god, massive spawn bomb coming in there. And you know what? That kill, or that death, was actually worth it, just for that knowledge that, hey, there's going to be a massive spawn bomb coming in on Alpha, because they now know, alright, we're going to be ready for it. We're going to cover all of our corners, and we're not going to move from this Alpha site until we clean up at least 3 or 4 of them. And now Falca is going down. Wolf Team has moved out of position, as we do have Orchrist once again trying to get that 1 kill. Can't quite do it, as Michael now is the only gunman here to try and save this Alpha flag. Needs to stay alive, just play very defensively. This is a very smart move for Wolf Team. And let's take a look right now at the KDs. Oh, man, look at that paint gun coming around the corner. He's like, you know what, screw this, guys. Throwing caution to the wind, and we're going to get ourselves a 3-cap. Look at that. Psycho here is going to be in a very good position. He takes down one. Can't get the second one, but they have done a decent job here of throwing him outside, and this is where Paint Gun needs to be. If Paint Gun can stay here and they clean up these back B spawns, this is going to be a huge deal. They will be able to soak down at least another 20 or 30 tickets if they can get in these good positions. Now, Michael here is definitely in a bad spot. He needs to make sure that he has some teammates coming back in, but he's going to be fine here. We have Warchrist up top. We also have some teammates back behind him. It looks like Warchrist is actually out of ammo. He's just going for the reload. Okay. I was about to say, it's like, this is real. Okay, this ain't good. But going to be able to pick up Blum. Nice job there. As we do see that CA now going to be going over here in favor of Lag. But Lag, once again, not really putting their players in the right positions. They should not have been pushing B-site in that situation. They should have been pushing, they should have been playing defense, rather, instead of pushing at all. And so now we do have Paint Gun here. All of his cover has been taken down. Going to be hiding over here into the corner. A lot of players here from Lag. At least 3 are going to be onto this alpha site, and we are going to be seeing them going back and forth. Warchrist going to try and make that attack onto Connector. Goes down almost immediately. We have iPal trying to work his way back around for a back rage. We also have Falco here onto B site, who's having to tangle with Psycho. And Psycho is in a good spot just to harass. He doesn't even have to really get any kills at the moment. He's tying up 2 people just in this one spot. Oh, he spots him out. Can't get the kill, though. If he would have got that kill, oh my god, that would have been beautiful. But Paint Gun gets taken down. 2-man push going to be coming in. Nice job there from Red Bull, but he's so low on health. Has to be careful not to overextend and lose out on a very bad death. He's got to be ready for it. Here comes the push. He looks away at the wrong second. Oh my god, that timing. That timing. As we're also going to be having a push over here onto that B site. Back B spawns did come into play for Lag. So you got to love those. It's one of the reasons why you don't ever want to have that B site. And 158 to 79 here. Lag out to a very big lead here. And they may actually be able to take this to a round number 2. That's definitely what they want. Michael gets taken down from behind. We're going to be seeing iPal up top, where the 2-man spawn going to be coming down below. Red Bull here. Ooh, probably a bad spot. Should not have shot there, as he is kicking himself in the rear. That's going to alert them to what's going on. But right now, we are going to be seeing a potential 3-cap coming in here for Wolf Team to try and drag this game back into their favor. We're going to see Paint Gun going down. iPal doing a great job staying up and alive, but unfortunately not enough as he does end up going down. Now we do see a push gearing up for this alpha site. Reeve is going to be the only defense for Wolf Team. Well, we do have one more spawn coming back in. That's going to be Falco, as Red Bull going to be poking in his face right there. Oh, you just don't go connector like that, guys. You don't ever go down connector like that. I'll give you a quick little tip. If you're ever going to be pushing down connector, you can only push down connector if you have somebody coming through metal detectors, or if you have somebody coming through the backside of alpha. So in through J or in through medical. Other than that, you don't ever push down connector because it is so wide open. It's like a death trap. So just quick tip. But Michael right here is going to be getting a little bit of nade damage if he's not careful. Staying onto this B site, we'll be able to get the burn, winning out on it. Doesn't need to really expose himself too much. Just needs to get that burn back into their favor. 140 to 55. It is really looking bad here for Wolf Team, but Lag can't. They can't rest here because Wolf Team is a fairly evened up match against them. So they have to be careful, and Psycho just running straight in there, not looking at his corners, will end up going down. We do have Star Fox back up. We will be able to spot out 2 down below onto that B site, and B is going to be going back into the favor here of Lag, so looking fairly decent. They're going to try and win this out. Does end up going down, as we do have Plum here not able to finish out onto that burn. Do we have a push coming into Alpha? We did. Red Bull will be coming out on top. Nobody coming out to the C site right now. Reeve? Yeah, there you go. Reeve is going to be transitioning back out, so I do like that. As we also have a 2-on-2 going to be shaping up here. iPal, as soon as he turns his corner, should be able to pick up 1 and 2. Beautiful 2-piece there from iPal. That is a huge kill. Going to be able to secure them this B site, wipes off anybody that they want, and C is also going to be fairly open with Red Bull going down. iPal is on a roll. Beautiful job there. And we're also going to be seeing Psycho going down. So all of the players on that side of the map are now eliminated. We did have a push coming in on the backside of Alpha. Did not work. iPal, don't really know why he was pushing in. All they have to do is play defense here. 114 to 46. It's about a 60-ticket game at the moment. Not too bad. This is a very, very easy game to come back from if they just play defense. If they play smart and they play defensive with only one player actually attacking, they should be able to hold this off. We do have Michael just trying to go back and forth, back and forth. I want to take a look at the KDs, though. Warcry's not doing so well. In fact, all of Wolf Team just kind of all even. Falcon is going negative. But they're going to be able to hopefully come back, make this a little bit of a closer match. I would love to see a third round here, but I do want to see a close second one as we do have Warcry getting the res, coming back up in the Alpha, throwing caution to the wind, does end up going down as we do now have that Alpha Charlie burn in favor here of Lag, and that is definitely a strong hold to have. As we do see Reed playing up into mid very, very passively. Two are going to be hanging back playing defense. I love this play. We have Plum being able to pick up one. Does he know they're just coming in from the rock side? He goes for the res, not going to be able to make it in time, but Spawn's coming off. And it is going to be a 2-on-1 with Rez's coming in. And no, it's not going to be enough. They tried so hard. Plum should have went for the basically enforcements there to get a couple of kills instead of going in for the res. But we are going to be seeing now a transition coming in onto that B site. Falco is going to be up top. Goes down almost instantly. And now Reeve is really going to be all that stands in their way. Oh, trying to get the two-piece, trades out with one, but that's going to leave Pink Gun up top and able to get this burn back as we do have iPal going down immediately. And now they do have this Alpha Bravo setup secured. And that's a two-man... yeah, that's a three-man wipe there for Wolf Team. So only two are up, and they're outside on this Charlie side. Oh, God, yes. Oh, I love this setup, guys. This is my favorite setup, as I said before. Psycho is going to get taken down, but they do know that there is a push coming in. Now, they have a three-man defense set up onto this Alpha site, so they should be okay for now. They can delay this for quite a while unless they miss the shots, but Red Bull going to be coming in with this pistol, only able to get one, and instead, we had Pink Gun going out to C instead of going over to Alpha. Oh, my God. Whoever is the shot caller, they either need to be kicking themselves in the butt or they need to be hurting Pink Gun, because he could have came in on the Alpha flag. He could have been the saving grace there and really went in for a back rage through Snake, but instead decided to go out to C. Now they are going to be able to pick up that Charlie flag, but they're going to be stuck outside as now we see Alpha and Bravo both going in their favor. 89 tickets, 88, 6 to 6 at the moment. They have lost map choice or side choice, so it is now going to be in favor here for Wolf Team to choose what side they want to start out with. But great round right there for both teams. I really don't think that Wolf Team is going to be able to win this, but they are definitely going to be able to drag down as many tickets as possible. Once again, they have secured themselves map choice for round number 3, so they are A-okay in that regard. But sooner or later, all of these players are going to get wiped out, as we do have Star Fox able to pick up one. That is going to be an Alpha Bravo setup. 3 tickets left, as should be able to clean it up here pretty darn soon. And yeah, Wolf Team is getting wiped up fairly quickly. 2 tickets left here, as the spawns are going to be coming in, draining that down. And there is pretty much no time. So congratulations there. It's going to come down to a 1-1. And Wolf Team will get side choice. So it's going to be interesting to see what side they do pick. Now you guys may be wondering, well, you know, what does it matter for side choice? Well, in my opinion, I would definitely want to have the Chinese side, or the Russian side rather, than the US side. The Russian side, you're going to be able to get onto Alpha first. You're going to be able to get to Charlie first if you want to. You can go for that A-B setup if you want. That's just, it's worth it to have that side, in my opinion, than it is on the US side. That's just my opinion. So it may not matter to these teams at all, but we are going to be seeing US side being picked for Wolf Team. So maybe they're just feeling a lot more comfortable with that. Not too sure. All up to them. But we're going to be going into the next round, switching sides. And yeah, so Wolf Team looking like they're going to be fairly confident on the US side. They did really well in round number 1. They won by about 89 tickets. So they're not, by no means, not done. And this should be live, I believe. Yes, it is live. So we are going to be going straight on into round number 3. Guys, once again, if you're just joining us, I hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you are, hit that follow button down below. If you want to get involved into Battlefield Esports, go check out the WarXS website. It's www.warxs.com, and definitely sign up for season number 5, which will be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So this is the playoffs currently. Once again, we are watching Wolf Team and Lag in round 1 playoffs. So let's go ahead and switch these players back over. 15 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to be going in for the same pushes we saw last time? Or are we going to be seeing them kind of going in for the safer, or for the more daring pushes, I would guess. Lag did go for a 2-man push out there towards Charlie, or actually a 3-man push out towards Charlie last round. And we are going to be seeing a 2-man push now. No, they're going to be going in for a 4-man push through mid. So they just said, you know what, hey, we're just going to go places. But Falco is... Oh, nice shot there onto Star Fox. Stops the push onto that B site. Love that. And might actually get a 2-piece here if he is going to have good enough aim. But he's going to be waiting very, very patiently here. Back onto that B site. Love that spot that he's in. We do have some back spawns going to be coming in for Lag. As Star Fox spots out one. Not going to be able to get the kill on it just yet. And remember, guys, it's going to come down to rounds, so it doesn't matter the ticket count right now. It just comes down to whoever wins this round. And at the moment, we are going to be seeing Wolf Team coming out to a fairly decent start, as Falco is still going to be back up. We see Plum, who is going to be up and alive, able to get the reses as well. So we do see some back B spawns coming into their own. Ooh, spots out one from behind, but just a little bit too short there on the shots. Finally going to be cleaning it up. They now know that they are on the backside of that Bravo site. C-Flag getting contested as well. Nobody going over here for A. Did they get wiped? What happened? Oh my god, I missed some major action there. Sorry, guys. But they are going to be getting completely triple capped to take this, potentially take this lead here fairly soon. We do see that C-Flag now going to be going back into their possession. Psycho going to be filling back out. Picks up one. Nice job there. And Psycho, if he can get a 2-piece. Oh, beautiful job there for Psycho. He's at full health right now. Can he go for a 3rd? He's looking for it, and he gets a 3rd. Beautiful, beautiful play here from Psycho. Going to be able to get onto that C site. And this is just... going clutch, man, when you need to. We're also going to be seeing Star Fox going to be backing that back up, and that is going to be another 3-cap in favor for Lag. So you can't ever count these guys out. I mean, when it seems like they're on the ropes, they just come back, and they just come back swinging. But everybody on A is going to be getting wiped out. Pink Gun, the only defense there. Unfortunately, he tried to challenge that instead of just trying to stay alive, and that is going to be a 4-man wipe there onto Lag, as we do have Red Bull spawning back in on the backside of those B spawns. A little bit dangerous here, as we are going to be seeing iPal already ready and waiting for any kind of push going to be coming in. But does he know there's a 3-man push behind him? No, he doesn't. He's going to be able to spot out one. That's going to be 2 going down. Can he make it a 3rd here onto Pink Gun? No. Pink Gun able to come out on top in that exchange with that pistol. Should be seeing some spawns coming in here as well. I'm probably going to be splitting them between the two on Fox and Pink Gun. They really need to get onto that alpha site here pretty darn soon. They're gearing up for a pretty good push at the moment. They need to get it back around for a side rage through connector, as Pink is going to be pushing back up. And here comes the push through connector. Oh, spots out! Oh my god! Gotta love those footsteps, okay? That was just heads-up play there. And Orchrist coming around on the backside of that Bravo site. Going to be able to take down one. That was going to be Star Fox there, as he's looking to get a triple cap of his own. But we do see that alpha site finally getting taken. Red Bull's going to be up top here, looking for these last couple of players. How is C doing? C is still going to be in favor here of Wolf Team, as we do have Orchrist finishing out the burn on Bravo. 166 to 147 here. Looking pretty decent for Wolf Team. They are in the lead, albeit just a very, very few amount of tickets, but they are in the lead. And they were able to win out round number 1 on these sides. But look at that. Michael trying to get the hipfire spray. Will only pick up 1, but we do have Falco up top. He's going to be able to stop any of those reses coming in. And his teammate there, Orchrist, getting a nice 3-piece. Taking down Psycho, Pink, and Red Bull. So he is definitely on fire. I guess you know, Orchrist is only going to do well on the U.S. side. He's at 9-6 right now, and he's been just beasting it up. But right now, Michael's going to be the only thing in between 3 players, and that Charlie Flag picks up Star Fox, looking for the 2-piece. We'll be able to trade out, but that is going to be it. Red Bull should be able to get a couple more reses going on there. They should be just fine to start that push back up onto that C site. Christ is going to be kind of pushed over here. He's not getting pinched out. He had a chance to get a couple of crossfires going on there, but managed to survive. Now he does finally go down. iPal going to be up in a super sneaky spot on top of Fan. Picks up Red Bull, looking in for the second one, as he does see that C site starting to burn down, but not fast enough on the turnaround, as we do have Pink Gun just waiting very, very patiently. Nobody onto that Alpha site for Lag, and this is a problem here that Lag ran into in round number 1. They were leaving alone these Alpha flags completely defenseless, and you cannot do that. You have to leave somebody back into A. You just have to. But iPal going to be coming back down into B site. He's going to be able to trade out with one. Pink Gun, though, looking in for this last player. And they're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. He takes a little bit of a damage, but he's going to be able to get healed up just a little bit. The nade comes in, and it's going to force him outside. You can't make it. Does end up going down, and Wolf Team swamping that B site will be able to take that back. And without Alpha getting pressured here, it's going to be Michael here with the pistol. See if he can come around the corner and clean this up. Oh, no, with spawns coming in, it's going to be impossible. But we do have iPal following this back up with a potential back rage. Oh my god, Reeve didn't even turn around! Oh no! Reeve right there could have had an easy two-piece, but instead, not watching his back. And we're going to have iPal coming back over here to save his bacon or clean up his mess. Either way, it wasn't good. But Michael will be back up onto this B site, as we do see them starting to win back the burn. Once again, Wolf Team just kind of throwing bodies out everywhere. This is the mistake, like I said, that they made in round number 1. They're just throwing people at flags. They're not really trying to play defense in any particular situation. But a nice pickup there for Lag. It's going to be able to take down 3 players from Wolf Team. Let's see if they're going to be able to capitalize on it. They're just now getting back this B site. And once again, they're going straight for this Alpha site. They're not putting any pressure on C at all. And Wolf Team knows this. They're already ready with 3 guys who look in the exact directions that they need to. iPal is going to be able to soak down as many of these tickets as possible. Because remember, guys, it's not about the frags. Wolf Team doesn't have to get kills on these pushes. All they have to do is just delay them. It's all about time. It's all about that bleed. And right now, it is heavily in favor of Wolf Team. 137 to 82. It's already a 1-1 even game. And that is going to be a wipe right there onto that Alpha flag. All players going down. They're all going to be spawning back up into this B site. And Wolf Team looking like they're a little bit unstoppable here on this US side. They've got this locked down. They're feeling pretty confident at the moment. We are going to be seeing Orchrist and Michael both playing defense here onto that C side of the map, as we do see Falco basically soloing it here onto Alpha. And there's the spawn's going to be coming back in to help out. Looks like Orchrist did get taken down by a nade, so always good to see that good sportsmanship going back and forth between the teams. But look at the push coming in here onto Alpha right now, as Red Bull is going to be following this back up. His teammate Psycho was able to pick up one. We do have Red Bull there, able to take down the back rage coming in. So finally that 2 flag bleed going to be in their favor. 60 tickets left to 128. They have doubled their score at the moment. So we'll see if they're going to be able to actually take this down. Nice pickup there from Star Fox. He's got to get that reload here pretty darn soon, as his cover is going to be blown away. He's not reloaded yet. He's only got 2 bullets, and that could actually spell disaster. We have seen gunfights definitely turn around there when they have not gotten those reloads. But 119 to 118. We do have a push coming in over here onto Alpha. Nice pickup there for Psycho. Can he make it a 2-piece? If he does, he's going to go clutch here. No, he can't. And that will be Alpha flag transitioning back in favor. But finally, Lag is deciding, you know what? Maybe we need to go for these pushes out on the Charlie flag. That's exactly what's happening. Star Fox is going to try and follow this back up. Does he go for the res, or does he go for the frags? It's now going to be a 2-on-1 situation. He goes down, but the last second spawn is going to be coming in here from Psycho, and he trades out. Unfortunately, nobody out there to get immediately onto that flag, but we do have some back B spawns here from Wolf Team, which will help out. So C and B will now be into their favor, but they're deciding to go straight over here for Alpha, and Wolf Team not getting onto B. There you go. Reeve is going to be following back as Orchrist gets taken down onto that Alpha site through metal detectors. 105 to 49 here. We are going to be seeing that 2 flag burn coming back now in favor here of Lag. They are looking fairly decent, as they're going to try and make their comeback. They're going to make their stand right now, as they end up taking down 1 and 2 players. That's going to be Psycho and Pink Gun, both getting kills. Now Star Fox going to be pushing up through mid, spots out one transitioning. Beautiful play here from Lag. If they're going to be able to get those wipes, this is going to be huge. And they have all of the players back here in the back B spawns. Star Fox here is going to be able to pick up one more. And they're going to be getting the burn on B as well, so they're going to try and go for this triple cap. Oh my god, Star Fox going ham on him right now. Look at this. He is not ready to say die. Can he trade out? No, he finally gets taken down in the backfield. But look at that. They've bottlenecked all of Wolf Team on this Bravo side. That is just a beautiful play. And all of a sudden, that score, not looking so scary, guys. 78-48. It's a 30-ticket game. Pink Gun's going to be able to hold on to one. That nade going to be dangerously close there. But we'll be able to... Ooh, 5 health left. Yeah, that second one definitely hurt as the push is going to be coming back out. Star Fox not able to get any of those kills, but Red Bull will be able to finish that off. Gets the reses, so nice hold there as we do have Reeve and Falco. The only plays up for Wolf Team at the moment, and they got to make a play. They're starting to get a little worried here, guys, as that score, it's getting close here. 20 tickets before it's even back up. And Lag, all of a sudden, we have a game here, guys. Reeve is going to be coming back out towards Rock. See if he can get a couple of back rages here onto C. Doesn't look like, wow, it does look like Lag has already transitioned back over. They were looking the other way, so smart on their part. Unfortunately, just did not work out. We're going to see Pink Gun going down. There you go. Plum is going to be coming out to that B site. We only have a one-on-one. Is this going to be Falco here? The only defense onto Bravo. So definitely a smart play there. It's going to be a 2-on-3 now, as Michael will be able to delay this push just a little bit, as Falco is going to be up top, but oh, he's not looking at Star Fox here, as he was able to get a nice back rage, and he's going to be able, oh, potentially pick up another one, pulls out the G18. Oh my god, just get the reload, guys. Go down, heal up. You're going to be able to get this B site, but at the same time, they are losing out on A. We're able to clean that up and take it back. So, massive fight going to be shaping up here onto that Bravo side. 52-39 tickets. Oh, Pink Gun narrowly missing out on those bullets, as he will be able to spot out one. Is he going to be able to lay down? Oh my god, getting tongue-tied here, guys. It is crazy going back and forth. We are going to be seeing Red Bull down below onto that B site. He is going to be able to win out the burn for now. Oh, I don't know why he was standing out in the open. Oh my god. 46-39 tickets. It is now a 10-ticket game. And Lag is doing all that they can to come back. They're going to be able to hold on to his alpha flag. Falco is going to be back up, trying to see if he can get a little bit of contesting going on. Star Fox here, a little bit trigger happy, as he knows where they're going to be pushing from. He ends up going down. Red Bull is going to be back up, and they decide to pull out. He's like, you know what? We don't want none of that. That's 3 players. Nobody going to be transitioning up here, as we really need to see that from Lag. But Red Bull decides, screw it. We're going to be going for the possible 2-piece. He's able to pick up one, but unfortunately his teammate gets taken around from behind. And now Star Fox is going to be coming back over here for the transition on C, but it's a little bit too late. 36-32. The game is basically evened up here, guys. Very, very close. And Reeves going to be able to spot out one, picks up one, but not going to be able to do any more damage than that. iPow with a nice pickup from behind, and Psycho also going to be able to take down one, trying to come in onto this alpha site. So really, really tense moments going to be coming in here, as Psycho, the only player up for Lag onto this alpha play. Do have now Plum spawning back in. Does he push in onto that B site? Looks like he's going to try to. Don't know if that's the wisest decision to do. Honestly, at this moment, if you're going to be doing this, you need to just go all or nothing. So I would like to see Wolf Team, or I'm sorry, I would like to see Lag just go in for a massive push to one of the flags, either B or C, just go in for a massive push. And they are going to be getting slowly wiped out. 11 tickets left here, and Wolf Team might be able to clutch this out at the very end of the match. 34 tickets to 9. As we are going to be seeing that B site starting to get burned down, but Wolf Team just everywhere, and they will be able to clean out the last player. iPal gets the kill, and guys, that is going to be it. 3 tickets, 2 tickets left. GGs are being thrown out. Congratulations there to Wolf Team, as they will secure their match here for the playoffs in the War XS 5v5 for season number 4. So, great game there, 2-1 in favor here of Wolf Team. They did a great job, very close. So, hey, you got to give it up for Lag, man. They did a very great job. They were back and forth. There were a couple of times that I thought for sure they had that match, but unfortunately it was just too much. So, yeah, very, very good matches going on. We also have some more matches that are going to be happening at the moment. I'm going to try and find them right now. Unfortunately, my